video. I've done been there and back, inshallah. I'm going to make me some tea. But thank you for watching. Greetings, y'all. This is Empress. This is Soul Sister Grow channel. I am behind on everything. I bought all these seeds. I had all these great intentions, and I did not fulfill any of my stuff. My schedule is a little crazy. I need a very low maintenance garden, and I've been trying to just do it like the old-fashioned way, dig the ground, this and that, and it's just a lot for me. I'm not as energetic as I used to be. So I'm going to try my hand at cleaning up the little patch that I got. And I really don't want my garden looking like a hosh-posh, but y'all, right now it's looking really crazy. I would like it to be like, oh, it's so pretty, but I'm just happy to even get in the ground. So I think for me right now, I'm not going to even worry about aesthetics. I just want to dig the ground, put stuff in it, and then figure it out next. So I have this one flower that I would love to get in the ground because it's a perennial, and I don't want to kill it because of my lack of attentiveness. So I'm thinking I might get a pot and put it in a pot. I'm not sure. Or I might put it in the ground still. I don't know. But what I want to try my hand at next is creating a bed. And what I figure out, I have so many ideas. Trellises, this. And I cannot do it all. I cannot do it all. So I got cinder blocks. I got 2 plywoods. This is 8 feet for $368. I'm going to cut it 6 feet, and it's going to be whatever, 2 feet on the end with the cinder blocks here, the topsoil. So we're going to see how this works out. Yeah. I am so hot. Okay. I'm gonna tell you, I had to throw my phone into the freezer really quick because the temperature was so hot when I was putting that out there. However, I just put together this hack that I found on YouTube. YouTube is such a great resource to get 4 cinder blocks and a piece of wood, and you can create a bed. Now, my yard is clay. I'm in DC, DMV. DMV is nothing but swamp and clay. You know, that's what this city was built on top of. And what I learned about clay, which I didn't know before, so now I understand why some of my plants drowned or died and had terrible root issues, is that if you don't dig deep enough and then create your own soil with the clay, when you put your plants in it, the clay would just hold the water up and it will drown your plant. So you have to do a mixture of sand, compost, potting soil and just start creating some good soil. This time I'm going to do things a little bit differently. Uh, I'm going to dig up the roots because my entire yard is nothing but weeds. There is no grass. There's not a single blade of grass back here. It's all weeds. So I'm eventually, if I'm thinking I will have to get rid of all of the grass if my my landlord doesn't mind all the weeds, and just create a bunch of garden beds. And one of the things that I'm going to do is dig up all the weeds uh, as deep as I can, get rid of it, and just do a mixture, then lay down some cardboard. So I'm gonna have to go out and get me some cardboard, lay out some cardboard, then so that it will suppress the weeds, lay down the cardboard, and then do a mixture of the compost, the potting soil, and the fertilizer, and the coconut coir. So this is so cool. So this is 3 by 5. I think the next time I'm going to do 2 or 1. I think even half of that, 1.5. Let me see. Yeah, I think half of that I would like. Do half of that, 1.5, and then the rest, so I can have a long one and I can put it at the end here. That's what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do one thing at a time because you see I'm hardly here. So I'm gonna get the soil ready for this first and get this stuff in the ground, and then I'm going to find something different to do, like a boundary. So let me pull up this garlic and see what we got going on, so that I can create my own soil and then throw my plants in there. So eventually the compost will hopefully suppress whatever weeds is. Like, the root system in my yard is really insane. Like, what do they call it? I forgot the name of it, but that, I don't know, I'll figure out. Maybe I'll put it in here somewhere. But it is deep. When I say deep, deep, I was pulling out like roots this long when I was digging over here, and I got tired. And I suggest for every gardener, get yourself like a little cart. Like that little cart I have saved me so many issues with my back. I just throw everything in there, carry it to where I need to go, and then do the lifting. Thank goodness I have this amazing cart to help me drag all those wonderful finds. I suggest you all get a cart. I'm seeing all the little tools that are essential. So let me get this in. I'm tired. I'm going to give you a quick tour of my garden. However, my garden has suffered terribly, and I've seen other people been in here, which I told them they could do because I want them to do it, have been in here just kind of going through things. So I see like one of the tomato plants died. My beautiful butterfly plant looks like it is dead. I'm hoping I can save it. I don't know. I bought some celery, and some, what is that, cabbage, some already established cabbage, because I'm so late in the game getting this stuff down. I should have had this stuff down in August. It's now September, but when I was searching online, they said you can get things down in September and still have a chance, like beets and things. So I'm going to get this garden established, not today, but hopefully between the next couple of days. I work a lot. I'm out in the streets a lot. So my goal is to have a low maintenance yard. My neighbors, they came and cleaned up the gates and took down all the weeds, and it's crazy. I love the privacy that it gave us, because now the people on the other side of the alley can look into the yard, because I be coming out here all kinds of ways, not dressed properly. So now I'm going to have to be mindful how I dress when I come out here. Yeah, so let me just give you a quick tour of what I have already. Look what is struggling. It's really bad. It's really bad. Oh, let me just show you this receipt of how much everything costs that I got. I'm a cheap gardener as well. I'm not trying to break the bank. So I budget myself for how much I'm going to spend, and then I try to figure it out from there. So this is the most I'm probably going to spend on my garden at one time. I piecework everything, so I've been slowly getting things. So I do get a little antsy when people use my tools because I like what I like, but I take time to get it. So my eggplant is doing really well, y'all. I'm so happy. So that's one, and this is two, which is so cool. And I thought I was going to have a couple more come out, but I don't see any more flowers. Oh yeah, here. So I got this one. This is about to, this one might. I haven't been watering them, so I got 2 eggplants. I'm gonna try to take one because my elder mama, she took the last one, and I didn't get a chance to share it. And let me, strawberries are taking over. You see the runners, and they're establishing. They're about to take over this bed, so I don't know how this oregano is going to survive, because look, there's runners everywhere and the weeds are coming up like I haven't tended to this, and it looks like powdery mildew is coming in, so I'm just going to pull this up and get rid of it. Because I know there's an easy remedy for it. Like I heard if you do soap and something else, it'll get rid of the powdery mildew, but I'm not here, so I'm just going to get rid of it. This is oregano from last year, so I'm quite sure it'll come back up. My garden had got hit with powdery mildew. I had to pull up all of my mints, and they seem to be coming back better. No powdery mildew on them. I just pull it up because I'm like, if it's going to survive, it's going to survive. I don't know if this is going to survive because this strawberry is really taking over, y'all, and the mint is going crazy. So I don't know how long this little plant's going to survive. I might have to dig this up and put them somewhere else. My lemongrass is doing amazing. I gotta figure out how to harvest it, but it's time. Look, I got several stalks in here, so I need to harvest this. So yeah, that's my lemongrass. As you can see, my elder mama been up in here. She loved the collar, so I think this is gonna have to be a staple in the garden. This tomato plant is not doing so well. I need to get the little thing to hold it up because it's just falling. And I think I need to come in here and dig up my garlic to see what's going on. My peppers are coming in. It looks like one of the basil plants, oh, right here, see? You can tell when I'm not here or I'm not feeling well, my plants suffer. They suffer badly. I did a lot of makeshift stuff, y'all, so I just, whatever I found. Now, they cleaned up all of this, but I came and my plants were being choked out by leaves. So you see like my carrots, so hopefully my what is this? Oh, Brussels sprouts. So hopefully this stuff, I need to look to see what I need to do because I have no idea. Because a lot of this stuff just did not survive. Look, these are more gardens. So what I'm gonna have to do is kind of do, look, my lettuce. This is the only thing that, this is my lettuce. This is the only thing that, none of the lettuce came up. So this is pretty much a bust. But I think what I'm gonna need to do is section this off like I did this. and just do 2x6, and so that people will stop walking in my garden. Yeah. So I have carrots, Brussels sprouts, and lettuce here, and nothing survived. I also had spinach over there. Now over here, I have lettuce, and the weeds are growing inside the lettuce. So I need to come and clean this up. So my lettuce is struggling. So I need to really come and do a good cleanup of the lettuce and get the weeds out of here. The spinach, I guess I don't know what I was thinking. I put the spinach in the shaded area and never seeded, but the lettuce did here. So I'm just experimenting. Yeah, I'm missing that shade of weed. And so this is the soil that I got here. And so we're gonna see how it goes. In addition to them cleaning up the yard for the elder mama, they cleaned up everything. They cut my little tree down because they didn't like it. I liked it. So now I just found some scrap right there and just put the bird's feeder there, because I love having the birds here in the morning. When you have food for them to come to, eventually I'm going to have to put the bird bath back out here. I'm going to try to create another bird bath for them, maybe next to the bird feeder. I do it very simple. It was just solar bird bath that I had put in here that would just keep the water circulating for mosquitoes. But the great things about birds is they eat the bugs, so I didn't have issues with aphids and all that stuff. And this is the first time that my kale just flourished and flourished and flourished, because I don't want to use fertilizer. So I'm trying to keep the birds in it. And I've also learned that birds is a natural fertilizer for your food, fruits and vegetables. So that's why it's so important to wash your vegetables before you eat, because nature is part of it. And I'm trying to learn what is a deterrent for mice and rat, because what I want to do is probably put plants around the edge of the garden, of things that they hate, like that in pots though. Eventually I would like to get a trellis, start creating a trellis type of system. So we'll see where that's going to go, because I would like to do something that's a vine, and I want it to be decorative. And I would like to get also some grapes up in here. Maybe I can get some grapes up on this here. My goal is, when I leave here, I leave the yard better than I found it. And maybe it will encourage whoever comes to continue growing. Yeah. Okay, you all missed that. The garlic was a complete bust. A complete bust. I didn't get anything really out of the garlic. All of it was just looking like this. But garlic is a good companion plant for kale. So I'm gonna try my hand at this the next time, but planting the garlic earlier, so all the garlic was little like that. I put it all back in the soil. I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. So yeah, this is what all my garlic looked like. So I'm going to put it, all back in the soil. I guess it couldn't hurt. Alright, so that's my garden tour. It's in the beginning phases. And it's been a long time coming. Now my next step, I'm trying to create beds and see if I can beautify the yard. It's a process. This is a learning process for me. Everything I grow, I share. When I moved to Gambia, I wanted to know how to be self-sufficient. I wanted to learn how to harvest seeds. I'm fine with eating the same food every day. Simplicity on your system. As I get older, I notice the more simple my nutrition is, the better I am. I'm going to invest in one of those meal things, because everything I invest in are things that I plan on taking with me over to the continent. Hopefully, my little bird feeder will bring back the birds. It's just peaceful having them around, and I notice they allow me to sit with them. This is Soul Sister Grow. Just remember, start you a garden. That's nature's therapy. One love. This video, I've been there and back, inshallah, inshallah. But that I'm going to make me some tea with this, with coconut coir. Thank you for watching. This is your girl Empress.